Hi all my crafting friends, and welcome back to Sweet Bay Lane. Or if you're new, welcome. I'm Tracy, and I'm so happy you took the time to stop in and craft with us because this project is made mostly of Dollar Tree supplies, and I think you're going to love its versatility. So let's go ahead and get started. Here are some of the Dollar Tree supplies we're going to need for this DIY. We're going to need 2 of these round wood discs with the raised design. We're also going to need 2 of the wooden wreath bases, along with their self-adhesive stencils from their fall collection. We start this project by staining the fall-themed wood round. I'm going to be using my favorite stain, which is the Americana Gel Stain in Oak. And to get in those cracks and crevices with my stain, I'm going to be using a paintbrush. Then I just come in with a cloth and wipe off the excess. And once we have our piece stained, we're then going to come in with a small spouncer and we're going to paint our pumpkin orange. I'm going to be using this acrylic paint by Anitas in pumpkin orange. And as you'll see, you'll paint the whole pumpkin. And once we have our pumpkin painted, we then come in and distress the raised part of the pumpkin with some sandpaper. Once we have our pumpkin sanded, we then continue on to our next step, and that's going to be adding a quote using one of these self-adhesive stencils from the Dollar Tree. Once you have your stencil adhered down to your sign, you'll then come in with a spouncer and paint it white. Oh, I think this looks so cute. Okay, now we're continuing on to our Happy Halloween wood disc. And for this one, we're just going to come in with some black acrylic paint and paint the sign completely black. Letters, bat, everything. Once we have that done, we then come in with some sandpaper and we're going to sand the raised design. Now that we have our Happy Halloween and our bat sanded, we then flip that over to the back side. Now we're going to take a large spouncer and we're going to paint a color around the outer edge of our Halloween sign that will match our sign that had the pumpkin on it. So if you decided to stain like I did, then you'll use the brown. Once we have that done, we then set it aside to dry, and we're going to move on to our wooden wreath bases. And for this, we're just going to paint them white. I used 3 coats. The wood is very porous, so it will soak up your paint, but the 3 coats covered it perfectly. And once I have the wreaths painted, we're then going to come in and just distress the edges with some sandpaper on both rings. We're then going to take the wooden wreath base, we're going to flip it upside down to the unfinished side up, we're going to bring back in our Happy Halloween bat wooden disc, and we're going to glue it to the back side of the wooden wreath base. Okay, now we're moving right along. Next step, we're going to bring back in our second wooden wreath base, and we're going to glue that to the top side of our Happy Halloween sign, with the finished side facing out. Then we bring back in our abundantly blessed pumpkin wood disc, and we're going to glue that to the back side of our Happy Halloween wood disc. And as you'll see, we'll have a little bit of a gap between the disc, but to solve that problem, I brought in this beautiful black and white ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to run it around the edge of my wooden wreath bases. Hey, if you like what you see so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. That covered that gap perfectly. Now we're moving on to the embellishment part of our project. And for that, I'm going to be using this fun skeleton bat spiderweb ribbon I got at Dollar Tree. I just made a simple bow, and I'm going to glue it to the top over the little hanger hole. Then I flip the project over, and we're going to add a bow or a decoration to the back side. And for this, I'm just keeping it simple. I love raffia, so I'm just going to be making a simple raffia bow. Then I'm going to be topping it with a black and white gingham bow. And to finish our project, we're just going to add a ribbon hanger. And for this, I'm just going to be using the same ribbon I used to cover the gap. Just make a little loop and attach it to the sides. And then you have this fun door hanger that can be used for multiple seasons. It can take you from fall to Halloween back to Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching, and for more Dollar Tree inspiration, go ahead and click that playlist to the right. Well, until next time, keep it crafty.